So a lot of you guys might love martial arts or cultivation manhwas, but just can't find any good ones to read. But don't worry, because here's part 3 of the top 10 cultivation or martial arts manhwa.
I'm coming for the throne.
From mouse-like to godlike. After 20 years of misery, Wu Yu thought he was going to live his life in a muddle, until he found the failed half-immortal Shen Yuzi in a garbage can on a stormy day, after which his fate was changed forever. Let's see how a loser inherits an immortal body, has beauties as his companions, subdues demons, owns hundreds of billions of dollars, and starts down the path of a counterattack. Now this one's not too bad. The plot is not the best out there, but it's pretty decent, and the art is great. Overall, it's not a bad reading. Here Lies the Wicked. Spiritual energy is coming back into the world, and ghosts are running rampant. An ordinary young man, Fan Zeng, chances upon a scripture of human skin that can perform miraculous things. The Grey Key the scripture uses to upgrade objects also has strange origins. In order to survive in this world of ghosts, Fan Zeng takes a giant step onto a road filled with hilarious ghost-busting capers, shearing wool from the body of a ghost carrying out a demolition at the scene of a murder. Now, to put this one simply, the MC in this manhwa kills ghosts and levels up his cultivation, then meets stronger ghosts, and it pretty much repeats itself. But don't get me wrong, it's not bad. The art is pretty great and the fight scenes are rather enjoyable, so you can check it out. Spare Me, Great Lord. As the superpowers awoke, everyone was sparing no effort to cultivate. Lu Shu was the only one who could get stronger by collecting others' negative feelings and calling people names. All he ever wanted was to protect his little sister, but no one could resist the trend of the world. Well, he'd just do what he had to do and thus become the strongest. Are you ready to welcome the super demon, Lu Shu? Now this one is great. It has all the elements it needs to make a good story with great characters and art to go along with it. It's definitely worth the read. Fight Like a Girl. Troy Key was a young MMA world champion, crowned the strongest man in the world after a career-defining match. But his reign abruptly ends after he saves the life of a troubled high school student, Tori, as she accidentally falls from a rooftop balcony. When Troy awakens, he finds that he died and his soul has transferred into Tori's body. Now the world's strongest fighter must face his greatest battle yet, being a female fighter in high school. Now this manhwa is rather unique. The MC died while saving a girl, but his soul was transferred to the girl, and I'm pretty sure you know how the story goes from there. A strong MC being a typical badass and just destroying anyone who gets in the way, which is what makes the story so enjoyable. Cultivator from the Future. Alien technology, human martial arts, collision and confrontation of the two worlds. The Pinnacle of Strong, the alien fiasco, reborn high school era. In this life, Tang Ming decided to rise strongly and protect the world. Past goddess, genius girl, long-legged elder sister, and foreign princesses are all under his command. The strong who follow him and those who are against him are all beaten. In the heyday of monasticism, he is invincible. Now in this one there's a bit of a twist. Instead of coming from the past, which is how it usually goes, the MC travels from the future back to the past before some alien invasion and decides to get stronger than before and prepare for an invasion. Overall, it's not that bad. And if you guys are enjoying the video, drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Earthlings Are Insane. "50 years ago, Dragon City got Ezekiel, an iron-blooded lone army. holding high the battle flag of Earth civilization, facing the terrifying frenzy otherworldly monster and tribes. 50 years later, Meng Chao has reborn and found out that he could become stronger by contributing. Therefore, the male protagonists who has reborn have started punching monsters, stepped on demons, tore so-called ancient gods, and suppressed other worlds. In this life, he vowed that he will not only rewrite his life, but also will rewrite his parents and even the ending of all mankind. Now, this one is a mix of science, magic, and cultivation, which is great. But the problem is that there are a lot of holes in the plot, which just makes it hard to enjoy the manhwa. But that's just my opinion. Almighty Master. Let's take a look at a young hero who was born and entered the world of martial arts. There's nothing he cannot do, be it music, chess, medicine, or even culinary arts, pretending to be the weakest while he is the strongest. Women from left to right, look at how an orphan rises. An orphan who will solve numerous cases and who will become the master of the city. Well, for this one, the art is really great. There are a few problems with the plot, but compared to others, it's not that bad. If you like manhwas with an overpowered MC, but humble at the same time, this one's probably for you. Urban Fairy King. Bei Li, with a spiritual life in the continent of Juxiao, after his death he was resurrected. However, he returned 300 years ago, returned to urban adolescence, changed his life, and climbed to the top of the world again. So for this one, the MC was killed and got resurrected in the modern world. And so he vows to get his revenge and starts training in this new world. The art is pretty average and the pacing of the story is a bit fast, but otherwise it's a good read. Peerless Doctor in the City. The genius of medicine and Taoism, Yang Yunfan. He is the only disciple of ancient medical immortal, and a super soldier with a mysterious identity. He obeyed his master's orders to go down the mountain to fulfill the marriage contract he had set up since he was young, but he was arranged to be a trainee in a community hospital by his beautiful wife. Now this one is most definitely not the best out there, and the plot does seem to be dragged out a lot in this one, but if you don't mind all that, especially the pervertedness of the MC, then you'll probably enjoy reading this one. Global Martial Arts. Rebirth is just a starting point from reaching the peak. Intruding Crypt, the rise of martial arts. The main character, Fang Ping, gets sent back 10 years into a parallel world, resembling his own in everything, but the fact that martial arts is omnipresent and necessary to gain a bright future. Will Fang Ping reach his goal and become a mighty martial artist to finance his adorable little sister's empire? Or will he fall and hit his head on a block of tofu and die? Now this one is actually not that bad. The art and character development is pretty great, and so far the story seems to have a lot of potential. Now that's all for the list. If you guys enjoyed the video and want more recommendations like this one, you can let me know in the comment section down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.